Fourth eye. That girl, obsessed with the numbers. With a desire for revenge seething deep in her chest. Guiding you to the climax. Now, the die is cast. Fourth roll. My name is Metaro. I'm just a normal second-year student attending a private high school. I don't have any particular skills and my grades are merely average. I'm one of those people who's lacking in personality and individuality. Speaking of which, right now my classmates are racking their heads over their career paths after graduation. We're still second years though. I think it's a bit early to be thinking about the future. Everyone's studying seriously and no one is stupid enough to do anything to stand out for the crowd because they're worried about getting a black mark on their school report. I'm the same, but I think there's no point in thinking about the future. Anyways, I don't even know where to begin to think about the future. Therefore, I'll just live each day as it comes. Tomorrow, today, and certainly in the years ahead. While I was walking around absent-mindedly, someone pat my back. Good morning, Metaro. When I turned around, I saw a couple holding each other's arms in a friendly manner. Yo, you're up early today. Nana and Yukimaru, both childhood friends of mine. We've known each other since kindergarten. The three of us used to play together, a lot because we lived in the same neighborhood. But as soon as we entered high school, it seems Nana suddenly became aware of Yukimaru as a man. They haven't told me anything in particular though. Oh dear. Guess I'm being left out, aren't I? Not like you're hiding anything or something. The two of you, hand in hand, showing off since this morning. They seem to be getting along as well as ever. Really, perfect for each other even. I don't think there's any room for me to intervene. Of course, having said that, just die, normies. Break up already. Hey, Yukimaru, isn't Metaro just jealous of us? Oh, poor thing. He's probably jealous of our lovey-doveyness. Poor Metaro. Too ugly he's not popular. I know. Shall I act as his producer? I dodged Nana's provocations neatly. However, I'm annoyed on the inside. I'm used to his sarcastic remarks. They're not bullies or anything, it's just their way of joking around. We've been messing around with each other a lot for a long time, so something like this, it's perfectly normal. You've got a messed up face too, you'll get dumped if your personality is that ugly. Remember what I told you, Metaro. I'm not going to invite you to karaoke anymore. Well, I'm busy dating Yukimaru anyway, so I don't even have time to play with you. Oh, come on! Cut it out, you two! Yukimaru hesitantly comes between us with a sigh. Always like that. After all, for better or worse, we're all childhood friends. Normal days. In this uninteresting school, I was just one of many. I just listened in class, just study, just talk with friends. Not popular and I don't have a girlfriend. A really boring life, really. Went to school years usually called youth. You know, there's just not a single element. There's not a single element of this so-called youth in my life. My student life. Is it okay to just let it in like this? I've always hoped that there would be something more exciting. Don't wish for that inside a chair on game, my friend. Here's school. Nothing to do, so I stopped by a nearby park. Sat down on a bench and ate some yakisoba bread I had brought from the convenience store earlier. Their yakisoba bread has mayonnaise on it. I'm quite fond of it, really. In the park square, children are playing energetically. I looked towards the grass in the corner and saw an unfamiliar sight. One girl is talking in front of a tripod. Mounted on a tripod is a really expensive-looking video camera. Those gadgets are quite expensive, aren't they? I wonder what she's taking videos of in a place like this all by herself. Could it be a Usatuber? The thing that's all the rage these days. Usatuber. Very popular video sharing community. In short, we call it YouTube. It's a place where video contributors from all over the world gather. The people who upload videos are commonly referred to Usatubers, or YouTubers. Hey. I just realized what the girl is looking at me and waving. You're not calling out to me, are you? After looking around to confirm that she wasn't talking to anyone else, I pointed at myself. Yes, that's right. You, the guy over there. Apparently it really is me she's calling out to. Why, I wonder? I mean, who is that girl? Is she an old classmate of mine? No. I don't remember anything with a fancy girl of that color. I decided to walk over to her slowly, even though I thought it was suspicious. Man, you're a real lifesaver. When she saw I arrived, the girl flashed a big smile, exposing her teeth. Ooh, she got the vampire teeth. I mean the fangs. She's dressed in quite unique, in a quite revealing manner. Her hair, almost blonde, was tied into a ponytail hanging down. Hey, mister. Sorry to bother you, but could you hold this for me? Sorry to ask you to do this all of a sudden. Just a short time is enough, please. Without knowing why I did as she asked. After handing it to me, she went off running somewhere. Why was she just looking for some help? But why? She was just looking for some help, wasn't she? It's not like I know her or anything. Well, of course not. I was stupid enough to even... Well, of course not. I was stupid to have even a little expectation. Speaking of which, what did she give to me? Curious, I looked at the object I was holding. I was holding a... Oh. Let me just save on that. Save on that. Okay. I think, large round object or small black object? Well, I don't know what's the good choice here, honestly. Let's just say small black object. The thing she gave me was black, rugged, and a lump. The surface was almost like a shell on the turtle. Huh? Where have I seen this shape before? Ah, that's right. A grenade, isn't it? I didn't notice it because all the very idea was unrealistic. By the time I got that far ahead, it was too late. My body was scattered into pieces in an instant. Bad terrorist. Alright, it was a large round object. What the girl gave me was a large number of balloons filled with helium. If I let go of them, they would fly away. I see. He was having trouble trying to find something to fix the balloons to, I guess. Must be tough being a one-man operation. I'm not too clear on the details, but I'm sure there's a lot of difficulties and pain in these things behind the scenes. After waiting for a while, she came back with a bucket. My bad. Thanks, mister. You really saved me. Looked at her dubiously. That's a pretty poor attitude to have after getting someone to do something for you, or blowing them up with a grenade. Sheesh, youngsters these days. Man, I'm sorry. I'm really in the middle of filming a video right now. My hands are full. So, well, I was in big trouble, and then, bam, you were right there. Really a big help. You're my savior. You could also be dead. A video? As I thought. She's a Usatuber. These days their numbers have certainly grown. I see people filming all over the city, but only a handful of them can become famous. And it's probably quite a difficult world for newcomers. This is merely my opinion as an outsider though. I wonder if there's a lot of young people who dream of living a life free even in these times, compared to me who doesn't even have any dreams. I think it's very admirable that they take these concrete actions instead of dreaming about it. By the way, I wonder what these balloons are used for. Curious, I decided to ask her. So, is this some kind of video? What are these balloons for? Oh ho ho, are you curious? Do you want to know? As a special service, I'll tell you. Can humans fly over an large number of balloons? I'm going to test the heck out of that today. Wild, isn't it? There's no way that could happen, I wanted to retort. I see. Is this one of those popular so-called myth-busting videos? I can easily imagine men doing stunts like these, but it's surprising to me that a slender woman like her is also doing it. Oops, I'm late for introducing myself. I'm sure you already know me, but this is a special occasion. She sucked in some air and her demeanor changed, as if a switch had been flipped. Hello, Usatube. The roll of the dice is for God knows, Earth knows, I know, you know. Welcome to myth-busting Usatuber, Saiko, live on Hanabishi channel, yo. How's that? I don't usually do that much fan service, you know. You better be thankful. Huh? So you, perhaps by a small chance you don't know who I am? Of course I do. Wait, who are you again? Whoa, seriously? Saiko was quite embarrassed and her face was flushed with bright red. I guess the hype from being in character was starting to fade. Ah, geez, I might have caused a misunderstanding. Shit, I'm so embarrassed. But still, that's kind of cringe. When I think about doing that at the beginning of every video, it makes me feel secondhand embarrassment. Without a doubt, this kid is posting a lot of stuff on Usatuber that she's going to regret. Well, who cares? If there's people who don't know me, then I guess I'm still not quite there yet. You, watch me. I'm going to get even bigger and I'll show you. I don't know if she's famous online or completely unknown. Anyway, I just know she's full of energy. Constantly switching moods. By the way, what's your name? Hello, Usatube. It's Metro, yo. Metro? What a funny guy. I like you. Following her lead, I introduced myself in a funny way. It seems Saiko has taken a liking to me. I don't usually fool around like this, but I kinda wanted to try it myself. Now ain't the time for this. I gotta make today's video, and quickly. Saiko's mouth opened with a gag comedy as she hurriedly prepared her preparations. And so, I watched her girl filming with a blank stare. She has to think of an idea, prepare to present all by herself. It really looks rough. Is there anything I can do? You need some help? Huh? You're serious? You'll help a sister out? Man, you're such a cool guy. Thanks, you're a lightsaber. It's quite tough doing this all alone. I was saying that half as a joke, but I mean, I was happy to help. I could see it was hard for her. I didn't have anything to do anyway, so this is a good way to pass the time. All said and done, I'm going to help her. She told me that if she started to float, the wind might just blow her away. When that happened, she wanted me to follow her with my camera. No, I don't think you need to worry about that. Holding back a laugh, like, well, we did as she asked anyway. Small balloons filled with helium, inflated, a tedious but essential task. Why, Metro? So you're my age. Why didn't you say so earlier? I haven't been to school in a long time, so my sense of the days of the week is all messed up. I do this every day. It's funny, isn't it? I'm a genuine idiot. During this time, she talked to me several times, making me laugh. I don't usually laugh this much, and I'm starting to feel a little weird about it. It's kind of like being a kid again. There are balloons you can buy in a store, around 30 in all. I attached all the balloons to her body. And finally, the experiment began. Saiko starts to lift off. Or so she should have. Saiko's body didn't even budge an inch. Maybe there weren't enough balloons? I don't think I need to tell you that. This is doomed. Doomed endeavor from the start. How about this? What if I used a folding chair or a bath stool instead? Well, if you really want this to work, you should use military-grade balloons or giant balloons. I told her my honest opinion. Oh, you dumbass. Why didn't you tell me that from the start? She tells me off in a hysterical voice as she pats me on the shoulder. We just met today. There's no way I could have warned you beforehand. I bet she'll use this as a scene in the punchline of the video. I can't honestly say that she's a genius or an idiot, but I laugh because her antics are so dumb. For the most part, I'd rather just go about my life as normal. Sometimes it seems that it's not so bad to get involved with girls like Saiko. In the meantime, it has already become dusk. Can't believe it's been so long since my yakisoba bread time. I guess if you're having fun doing it, even simple work goes faster. Faster than you would have thought. Thanks for helping me today. Having you as assistant is seriously a godsend. No. I'm sure I didn't help you that much. You're exaggerating. But if you are thankful of a big smile like that, you can't possibly feel bad, can you? Maybe it's high time I get an assistant. What can I say? Well then, I'll see you around, Metaro. After packing her large items into her rucksack, Saiko headed for the park exit. I wonder if she does this all by herself all the time. I wonder if it's about the numbers. Like monetization, for example. I think I'd lose the motivation if I didn't get a penny. Or maybe she's doing it as a hobby, enjoying her youth without worrying about the money. Doofus for sure. It's not possible. That it's not about monetary gain. Hey. When I looked in her direction of the voice, I saw Saiko looking at me, waving her hands high in the air. Still here, are you? I forgot to ask you. Please subscribe to my channel. Yes. Yeah. I waved my hand back to her, half amused. Half exasperated too. Today, more tiring than usual. I returned home and laid in my bed. Maybe it's because I did stuff that I don't usually do, but I feel like I'm getting really tired today. I think I'll fall asleep at this rate. I pulled out my phone and remembered. I almost forgot. Let's look up Saiko on Usatuber. On the BC channel, huh? Saiko. Usatuber channel. 580,000 subscribers? No limit to the competitors. It's no easy task for an amateur to reach that number. What? I think I just met someone amazing. It's hard to believe, but that's what it is. Oh no. Because she said we're the same age. I carelessly spoke to her casually instead of being respectful. When she was talking about not going to school, I thought she was just a delinquent pretending to be a Usatuber. Anyway, I never thought I'd be able to get close to such an amazing person. Maybe I'm just lucky. If I play my cards right, maybe I can become friends with her. I could feel such deviousness sprouting somewhere in my head. I never contained my excitement. That night I spent all my time watching Saiko's videos. Under the deep blue starry sky, a girl illuminated by the twinkling stars was talking to a boy. Here, for you. What's this? Dice? Yeah, if you're in trouble, give it a roll. You want me to ask God for help? Well, yes, that's right. If you're in trouble, you should ask God. This six-sided cube always gives the right answer. We can't resist the fate that God has set for us, because that's how He made it. But if you want to defy fate, you just have to roll the largest number you can. How? Well, did you know? When you add up the front and the back of the die, it always comes out to the number 7. Don't ever forget that. It's a magic charm. Help obtain glory. Are you an idiot? How cruel of you. If such a thing could save me, I wouldn't be in this much pain. Well, yeah, it's just a comforting thought to have. I hope I die soon. Why? The reason doesn't really matter. It's just rationalization. Rationalization after the fact. Are there really people who wish to die for no particular reason? At the very least, I don't want to die for such a vague reason. I can come up with a good reason every day. It's got nothing to do with you. You don't have to hide it like that. You're not really honest with yourself. Is it because your mother and father don't love you? That's one thing, but there's something more. And maybe it's something that happened at school. Why? I must have hit the mark. They made fun of me all the time. Splashed water on me every day. Beat me up and kicked me and fed me bugs. Hurt me until I couldn't move. It's funny. Who would want to live after being bullied so badly? I don't even think of falling in love. There's no point in that anymore. Gender is something that makes no sense to me. A lot of times, I want to die. Disappear even. Maybe I'm not cut out for this world. But yet, you couldn't bring yourself to tell anyone, did you? A boy. Interesting. Who's the boy? And so the bell sounded, signaling the end of long class. Finally, it's lunch break. Somehow today felt stupidly long. If I didn't have to go to school, I'd definitely not go. Just like Saiko. I yawned loudly and pulled out my smartphone. Should I continue to watch where I left off yesterday? What's on my screen right now is the Hanabishi channel. Saiko's channel. It was so much more interesting than I thought. I spent all of last night binging her archives. Thanks to that, I didn't get enough sleep today. Oh, what a cute girl! Is she a Usatuber? Mataro? So you're interested in that sort of thing, huh? Yukimaru was peeking at my screen, teases me. Hey, isn't that the Usatuber? Saiko-chan? So Mataro watches her too. How expected. How unexpected. Nana jumped out from behind Yukimaru. Nana, you know about her. Well, of course I do. I know because I'm a big fan. She's cute and her videos are awesome. Apparently Nana knew about Saiko. Oh, I don't really watch this stuff, so I don't know. I'm sure she's the same age as us. That means we could be classmates. And there's a rumor that she's not going to school, though I'm not sure why. I wonder why. I've never seen her mention this in any of her videos. Next time she does a Q&A, I'll submit something. Nana was probably showing off her Usatuber knowledge, but unfortunately for her, I already knew. After all, I heard directly from the source yesterday. You should watch Hanabishi channel too, Yukimaru. Saiko-chan's cute, and she's funny. Well, I don't mind. I'm not into that kind of thing, so... Is it the type where they try to disparage and cancel everything? No, she's not like that. She's a myth-busting type. She does a lot of silly experiments. You can even watch while you're eating. Is that so? Well, if Nana says so. But if there's gross stuff puking on stream, then give me a break. Oh, don't worry. Saiko's more considerate to her viewers. I mean, that would start a huge flame war. I guess so. That's true. Why are these guys flirting in front of my desk? Get a room already. You know, oddly enough, I heard about the Hanabishi channel the last time. It was at the start of Dirt World. That's kind of interesting. I tied 2 cycles into one, go, right? After school, Nana and Yukimaru went on a date together. Damn you normies. It's not like I'm jealous of you or anything. Just die. I casually went into the park alone. I wonder if Saiko will be in the same place as yesterday. I guess he'd be too much of a stalker said that. Nah, I guess I'd be too much of a stalker if I said that. Only I sat down on the same bench yesterday and took a yakisoba bread I brought from the convenience store. After watching your videos yesterday as well as today, I noticed that each video can be enjoyed in less than 10 minutes. It's a good way to pass the time. You can see why the students are so fascinated with it. Once you finish watching, you'll somehow get the urge to watch other Usatubers as well. By the way, how long does it take to shoot a 10-minute video? I'm pretty sure I spent 2 or 3 hours yesterday on that silly balloon experiment. And it's not just filming, but also video editing and stuff, right? Thinking about it seriously, it must be mind-boggling. What? As soon as she saw me, she screams in surprise, as if she's seen a dead body. Why, it's Metaro. You freaking scared the hell out of me, you know? I see. You're just off from school. Of course students leave the school around this time. I've been away for too long. I forgot about all that. We meet again. Dude, are you like a stalker or something? Are you following me around? I don't mind, but don't follow me back home, you got it. So she's a delinquent, or something like that. No response? Really makes me wonder how long she's been away from school. I'm curious about it, but I was kind of hesitant to ask since it was a sensitive question. But let me warn you, never say let's be friends to me. I don't need any friends, they're no use to me. Don't ask me what I'm certain about, but it's got something to do with the fact that she's not going to school anymore. Well, first, let me try asking a normal question. So, what are you doing today? What's the plan? Oh, interested are you? I've got something special in store for today. Something special, huh? I'm excited to hear those words and I can't wait to hear the more details. You know, the Kubitori Tunnel. If you live around these parts, you must have heard of it, right? When she sees me looking puzzled, she's taken aback. Metaro, you really don't know anything, do you? You don't know anything about the Kubitori Tunnel. It's a famous haunted spot around here. Everyone's favorite place for a test of courage. Of all things, a test of courage, huh? When I was growing up, my mother told me never to go to haunted places, so it's a place I have no experience with. You might meet something unnatural, or have something scary happen to you. Anyway, it's not a good idea to go to that place, that's for sure. I'll never go, and maybe Saiko will reconsider too. With that in mind, I decided to give it to her straight. No offense, but you better stop. Are you insane? Better change your mind now. What are you so scared about? I'm not a psychic. I've never seen anything supernatural, so it's fine. I've been to a lot of places like this before, and nothing's ever happened. I've heard footsteps and tapping sounds coming from somewhere, and I've even seen a weird black shadow. See? That's all happened, so it's okay. Perfectly safe. No, I feel like we're already crossing a pretty dangerous bridge here. If I recall, those things she talked about are exactly the signs to watch out for haunted places. When the air is heavy, you hear the sounds, then you start to see spirits like that. I don't want to feel that. Oh, come on. I can't be an Usatuber if I'm scared that much. Even if we put our bodies on the line for a little bit, we'll bring the very best entertainment to our viewers. Isn't that what being an YouTuber is all about? Well, I can't say I'm really that convinced. People who can draw a large audience like her exude a strange confidence, so I never know what they might do. No matter what I say, she has her pride as a professional online. It's useless. I can't stop her for sure. But let's face it, psychic, paranormal stuff, that stuff gets a ton of views. Didn't you know that? People are curious, you know. They're scared to go out there and do it for themselves, but they want to see it. Well, you have a point, and I'm one of those people. People don't want to put themselves in danger, but they're interested in seeing something spooky. Same goes for people who don't want to play horror games by themselves. That said, I can't bring myself to go. And of course, you're coming along too, right? Right? You're coming, right? No. What the hell are you saying? Are you seriously going to drag me into this? I shake my head vigorously, but she puts her hand on my shoulder. Oh, don't worry. Let's go. It'll be fun for sure. Is she an idiot? It's definitely not going to be fun. As I continued to refuse her, Saiko slowly lowered her eyes. What? You're not going? That's so boring. I thought I finally had a buddy I can go shoot videos with. To tell the truth, my heart was a little stirred. I don't know if I can continue to spend my days like this doing nothing. If I continue to help her like this, maybe I'll get more friends. If I cooperate with her, I might just be able to enjoy what's known as youth. This might be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for me. A person with no personality and nothing to offer. For the sake of changing these boring days, I guess it can't be helped. She's popular. I've got no choice but to follow her. That's how it should be. When I finally agreed to go with Saiko, she rubbed her nose happily. Well, he did ask for something exciting, didn't he? I very much remember that at the beginning, and I warned him. And so I met up with Saiko at a nearby station. The time was 2 a.m., perfect time for a test of courage. I slipped out of the house a little too early and waited for her on the side of the road, fiddling with my phone in the meantime. So, Ubitori Tunnel, was it? I decided to do some research on my destination. I heard footsteps coming from the tunnel when it's supposed to be empty. While passing through a tunnel, I was approached by a ghost woman wearing a kimono. If you encounter a woman with a sickle, she will take off your head. As I read through the post of the rumors, I got goosebumps. Are you kidding me? Is this the place where we're going to? This is for the sake of fame and youth, and I feel like I regretted agreeing to it so lightly. A little later, Saiko showed up just in time. Oh ho ho, you're quick. All pumped up and ready to go, huh? Even at a late hour, her energy is still the same. Sheesh, if you're so cheerful, I'm sure the ghosts wouldn't want to come out. I don't believe in ghosts or anything like that, but if something like that happens, I might have no choice but to believe in it. So, you're really coming after all. Alright, let's go. Ubitori Tunnel, here we come. Wait up, ghosts. The Usatuber Saiko-sama's gonna exercise you all. Saiko and I decided to head for the Ubitori Tunnel. There are no cars, so we walked along the dimly lit road. We walked side by side in the dead of night. On the way, I mentioned something that had been bothering me for a while. It's fun. You don't have to think much. Being an Usatuber is a fun job, isn't it? For real? Sorry to burst your bubble, but unfortunately it's not that simple. It's not fun and games. Try it and you'll see. It's not easy, it's hard work, it's physical work. There's a lot of stuff you gotta worry about. Like you say something funny, meant to be a joke, but then you get slammed for being offensive. If you're going to that place off limits, you're gonna piss people off. If you leave stuff uneaten, waste food, or throw up during a mukbang, you're gonna come under fire by haters. It's all about how to make interesting content while following the rules, while troubling and offending people. It's also a competition with other YouTubers. Naturally, everyone fights for the hot topics, and you gotta be careful not to do something that's already been done. There are some people who get flipping mad and go, "You copied me," even if you didn't do it on purpose. It's a tough world, isn't it? With all the overly sensitive folks out there, it really is. Like those feminists. I mean, you think we all do this without putting any thought into it. I know I'm an idiot, but even I've got to use my head quite a bit, you know. Before I realized it, there's a serious expression on her face. I see, so that's how it is. You gotta follow the rules laid out by others. It's not an easy road now, is it? You've even got to mind your own manners, not to offend people or trouble the people around you. That's something that should be obvious, but I bet many people don't do it. Surprisingly, I seem to have caught the glimpse of Saiko's considerate side. As we were talking, we finally arrived at the Kubitori Tunnel. Even though it's summer, the cheery wind is blowing and the atmosphere is quite unsettling. Ooh, kinda cold. Nice, I'm shivering all over. I'm getting the creeps all of a sudden. Metro, why don't you go on ahead? Me? No way. I'm just an assistant, so. Oh, pretty please. Even I'm scared these scary things. Oh, getting a cold feet, huh? The two of us begin to make each other go first. I'd rather we both walk in side by side, honestly. But one of us has to hold the camera and the other one has to hold the light. Hey, we're not making any progress. There's no other way then. Hey, look, I've got something good here. She removed a square stone that attached to her choker. We rolled a dice. And the one with the biggest number wins. The loser walks in front. How about that? Oh, it is true. We can't just sit there and do nothing. I welcome and agreed to her proposal. Oh, she rolled a dice and got a 3. Oh, this isn't good. Too small. Maybe I've lost. I rolled and I got a 4. Oh, now how did that happen? I can't go in front. No way, no way, no way. I hadn't thoughts on the matter, but I felt like it was meant to be. In the end, no matter how you look at it, it would be better for views if I held the camera and filmed Saiko than the other way around. Aw, shit, I regret it. But a promise is a promise. I'm going ahead. The tunnel was pitch black. The only light was the flashlight Saiko was holding. The sound of dripping water echoing from somewhere. Graffiti on the walls, black stains, everything was starting to look creepy. I feel like I'm overreacting. Every noise or every little thing. Even though in the middle of summer, I feel the chills on my skin. I hope that's all it is. Naturally, I'm scared of ghosts, but right now, I'm alone with Saiko. Unconsciously, the distance between us becomes a little closer. And maybe our hands would naturally touch each other. Or maybe Saiko would grab my arm. Why? What's this feeling, though? My heart is aflutter. Is this suspension bridge effect? What's the matter? You're quite quiet, Metro. You're not already possessed, are you? Oh, give me a break already. Saiko, I see her as a woman, I see her as a friend. We save. Well, I'm trying to get the bad ends, I guess, because I already messed up. But I think seeing her as a friend is probably bad because she doesn't want us to ever consider her a friend. So let's do that. I see her as a friend. I can't. I vigorously shook my head, driving the weird thoughts out of my mind. Wow, look at that, Metro. There's a person all the way out here. This is so popular. As expected, the #1 haunted place in this area is something else. No matter how you look at it, wouldn't that be a ghost? Hey, what are you doing out here? Looking for treasure? Hey, what are you trying to talk to? It is clearly not from this world. Looking. What did you say? Looking for a neck. Your neck, might I kindly take it? Yeah. Saiko screamed hysterically as she came running towards me, the female ghost following her from behind. Oi! Isn't she chasing us? I started running at once. If that thing catches up with us, we're in trouble. We'll be cursed to death. We ran as fast as we could, not knowing what was going on, and somehow we made it outside the tunnel. We're saved. What the hell was that? Hey, you. There's something so blatant you still don't get. It's 100% a ghost, a crazy talking ghost. What? Really, Metro? You made sure. You probably got it on camera, didn't you? What, really? Metro, you made sure you got it on camera, didn't you? Saiko frantically checks the camera. When we checked the video, we clearly saw a ghost of a woman in a white kimono on it. We did it. This is gonna be a million hits for sure. Saiko and I high-fived each other. What happened, but the result was a good one, I suppose. It was kind of fun. Maybe it was good of her to come after all. Well, I guess it's time to call it a day. We'll be in trouble if it falls all the way here. I'm gonna head home and edit. How about you? I'm heading back too. Probably gonna jack off and sleep. Disgusting. But I don't hate that kind of banter. You better tell me what you winked off to tonight. Oh, a word of advice from me. When you come back from a haunted place, don't go straight home. Go in another direction, take a long way home, or else you might be bringing something home. Be careful. Before you worry about others, worry about yourself. Ada had seen a serious side of her, but her antics are really just plain silly. I wanted to play the straight man role, but I stopped short of saying it to her directly. Ah, that's right. Metro, if you don't mind, I was wondering if you can help me out again. What can I say? You and I make a great duo. So, it's decided, huh? Here's my contact info. She handed me a piece of paper as she tore off from the notebook in a good mood. Somehow, it feels like I got my ticket to success. In the darkness, the flame of a candle sways and flickers. It's not that he doesn't have electricity, but he likes to spend his time in nothing but candlelight. He always says this when he needs to calm his spirit. It's like a curse or a ritual, like praying to some deity, like clinging to something or anything, by remembering in secret the humiliation he experienced as a child. Shit. He turns on the computer and as soon as it boots up, opens his favorite website. On the screen, a video posting called Usatuber, in short, YouTube. It's a place where video contributors from all over the world gather. The people who upload videos there are commonly referred to as Usatubers or Utubers. He seems to be staring at the numbers displayed on the page. Not. He muttered quietly. Unpleasant, high-pitched sound echoed through the room. Not enough, not enough, not enough. There's the sound of someone chewing on their own fingernails. Usatuber. The only way I can express myself right now is this. It's all I have to live for. I've forgotten what else is worth living for. I don't care what it takes to get numbers. Anything goes as long as it makes me money. I'll do anything as long as it gets me publicity. It's hard for a newcomer like me to be an old-timer. For the sake of winning, for the sake of climbing that wall, I must try something. But that's what it takes. You gotta take some risks. As long as you survive, there's no problem. But you put your body on the line, if you stand out, you'll get noticed. It's short-sighted. That's the right step to take. As long as you can avoid getting cancelled. For a long time, my parents didn't understand what I was thinking. They didn't do it. No, they didn't even try. They told me it wasn't realistic to do what I wanted to do. They denied me a lot of chances. They tried to destroy all my futures. If we could eat by doing that stuff, we wouldn't be having such a hard time. Yeah, you're dreaming too much. How can you put food on a table using the internet? Apparently, it's a job of parents to kill their children's dreams and hopes and potential. Bet you're surprised now. Both the way society and the way a business is conducted are changing along the times. You underestimate the former's world of the internet. They're the ones who haven't kept up with this transformation. What have you learned up until now? You live far more longer than I have. What have you learned? It feels awfully silly to lecture people like you. So I decided not to hold back any longer. The day I silenced my parents forever was the day life really began. Still, there are times where others made fun, criticized me. But I didn't stop. I kept going, kept fumbling in the dark. I kept rethinking my methods, becoming something popular. But I wanted numbers, because I wanted to get back at those guys. I wanted to get my revenge. Stretch and snap. I bit my nails ragged with my teeth. I kept biting. my heart's satisfaction. Those eyes of mine, dull and bloodshot. I constantly and consciously bring my fingers to my mouth, flicked the whites of my nails and bit them off hard. Red blood oozes from the area where the nail has been snapped. Die, 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 die. And then I repeat the process. All night long, till my conscience is buried somewhere far away. Ah yes, school is out. Okay, I made it through another day. Alright, let's quickly go to the park now. With that in mind, I packed up my stuff and was about to leave my seat. Hey, what's up? Yukimaru cheerfully taps me on the shoulder. You're the last person I want to see right now. Where are you headed now? Oh, to your girlfriend's place maybe? Haven't you been leaving quickly lately? What have you been hiding, I wonder? Shit, you got sharp eyes. For some reason, you've got a good news for things like this, Yukimaru. It's not like that, but if I file tonight, he won't believe me at all. Metaro, I'm going bowling with Nana. How about joining us? He smirks and tries to corner me with his usual attitude. We'll bet over who's going to pay for dinner. How about it? Sound good? Today is a bit, you know. Get the idea? I've got things to do, maybe some other time. Oh, you're not coming with us? What's wrong? Or you mean to say that I'm right? Even spring has come for you too. Yukimaru still doggedly cajoles me, even though I refused him already. This is going to be a pain in the ass. While I was at a loss of words for the persistent Yukimaru, Nana appeared on his side. I figured it out. Her eyes light up as she hums with her nose. You're jealous because we're dating all the time, right? Completely wrong. I can't deal with this bullshit at all. That's the point. I'm about to embark on a huge task assisting a very famous YouTuber. I don't have the time to deal with these idiots. I executed a splendid dodge, but when I tried to leave the classroom, Nana followed me. Wait, Metaro, where are you going? Don't ignore me. Oh damn it, get off my case already. I'm going to do some recording. Recording? Of what? Sounds interesting. By the time I realized it, I let my tongue slip. It was too late. So nostalgic. I used to play her as a kid. Huh? Did we? That's right. Metaro and Yukimaru. We used to come here and play together a lot, didn't we? Oh yeah. That did happen, didn't it? But wasn't there one other person? What are you saying, Yukimaru? This is the three of us childhood friends. Well, I suppose so. This is bad. It was only supposed to be me and Saiko who were supposed to do the recording. I've got a bunch of annoying people following me every day. Or more accurately, I brought them along. What will Saiko react when she sees this? She seems like a, but she's surprisingly calculating, so she might not be thrilled about the situation. Yo, Metaro. Who's these? See, I knew it. The reaction I was expecting. No way. The real thing? As soon as I saw Saiko's figure, Nana's eyes opened wide. So cute. Your hair is even better than in the videos. Your skin is so smooth and shiny. That's amazing. Hey, who's this, Metaro? Are these people you know? Excuse me, Saiko-chan. The Usatuber in the flesh? Oh, the one and only. No way. That's so cool. Can you sign this? Saiko was bewildered by Nana acting all cute and flustered. I'd love to give you a helping hand, but I can't. Sorry, Saiko. Well, I don't know what's going on, but I'm feeling a little embarrassed. She smiled and rubbed her fingers below her nose. Seriously? That's awesome! Hey, can I take a picture? Yukimaru, that's not fair. Me as well, I'm begging you. Don't worry, I won't run away. You can take as many pictures as you want. For some reason, I'm the one in charge of taking the picture. Reluctantly, I took out the phone from Nana. The three of them lined up and I pressed the shutter on the screen. Alright, Saiko, do your usual thing. The usual thing? You know, the greeting. That greeting. The thing that you always do at the beginning of the video. Oh, that. Yeah, I want to see it. It's a little awkward to do when you just act so seriously. Hello, Usatuber. The roll of the dice is 4. God knows, Earth knows, I know. You know? Welcome. It's a myth-busting Usatuber Saiko live in the Hanabishi channel, yo. She immediately strikes a pose while she does her tagline. While Nana and Yukimaru were freaking out in excitement, I headed for a nearby bench. As usual, I sat down on the bench and watched the three of them from afar. I wonder how it's going to end. I feel like I've done something wrong to Saiko. I wonder what Saiko thinks of those two. I'll have to apologize later. A little bit later, Saiko approached carrying a pickaxe. I thought for a moment that she was carrying something dangerous, but on second thought, I'm sure it's just for her videos. Come to think of it, I guess I haven't heard what today's project was. So, what's today's plan? Up to something interesting again. Oh, we're going treasure hunting. This time we're on a treasure hunt in a cave rumored to have been dug by pirates. How's that? Wow, super interesting. Saiko, you are a genius. I heard there's still many buried treasures hidden in Japan, from ancient artifacts to objects hidden in great historical figures. And that's why we're going to find them. Let's hit the jackpot and make you and me rich, Metaro. If we find treasure, we can live happily ever after. Oh, just once in my life, I'd like to take a vacation in a tropical country surrounded by scantily clad beauties. Yukimaru, you should go die. Oh, you didn't have to punch me, Nana. Oh, well, men are creatures like that. You can't blame them. And like that, the four of us decided to go on a treasure hunt. I'm surprised she's just going with it. He's like, yeah, sure, you guys can come too. This place was not too far from where we lived. Along the shoreline, there's a big hole in a rocky cliff. So this is where the cave where the pirates hid the treasure. After stepping foot in the cave, we decided to go further inside. The condition inside, however, is terrible. It's flooded in places and kind of slippery too. Not careful, you can end up hurting yourself. Maybe this cave is a bit more than we can chew. Hey, it's so slippery. I don't want to do this anymore. Can we go back? Seems like it's not safe. Nana, why don't you wait outside? I think I'll do that. Sorry, Saiko-chan. It's okay. Don't worry about it. But I'm scared to wait by myself. Please come with me, Yukimaru. What? And let Metaro have the treasure all to himself. Well, I wouldn't do that, but you're making me look bad here. I mean, it's not like we're actually finding treasure or anything. You're gonna leave poor little weak me all by myself? No way, Yukimaru, you're not human. Ogre, demon, Yanderella, trash, shitbag, big dog scum of Menherafflesia. Okay, I get it, I'll wait with you, yes, it can't be helped. Oh, come on, one yes is enough. Sorry, I'll leave all the heavy lifting to you, Metaro. I'll leave it to you, Metaro. Do your best for our share. Well, sum it up. Take care, buddy. I mean, what the heck? What are these two even doing? Coming along on your own, but give up at the important part? Oh, it's alright. Metaro and I will find the treasure and come back for sure. Have a safe trip and be careful. Hard to swallow, but I've decided to go Saiko into the cave. I wonder what Saiko thinks of those two. Since they're not here, I'll take the opportunity to ask now. Those two. What do you think about them? I'm sorry I brought those troublemakers along. Hey, Metro. They're your friends, aren't they? You shouldn't call your friends troublesome. What are you gonna do if you become a person with 0 friends like me? That would be too sad. Look, you guys, Saiko's standing up for you. However, there's still a lot to be desired from you two. After proceeding through the money cave, we reached dead end. Ah, dead end. This is where it ends. We reached the end quicker than I thought. No. There must be treasure buried somewhere behind this wall. Let's split up. We'll dig our way through. Huh? You serious? I stopped filming for a moment and reluctantly accepted the pickaxe from Saiko. The two of us decided to split up and digging around. The walls damp from the water dripping down. Surprisingly solid. The pickaxe doesn't bite into a wall as much as I thought it would. So I had a hard time. While immersed in work, before I knew it, I was sweating all over. I feel like a coal miner. The tip of my pickaxe hit something hard. Hickory dusted off the dirt and pulled Saiko over. Huh? What's wrong? What's wrong? What'd you find? When she heard my voice, Saiko came over to see what's going on. Be safe. No, I guess I gotta keep going for the good, right? I mean, I didn't fuck up the last one. I think low-key, if I say I found treasure, she might murder me. If I say I didn't find anything, she might think I'm a good for nothing and just murder me anyway. So I'm getting murdered anyway. Here. I'm going to say I didn't find anything. I didn't find anything. There are only hard rocks underneath where we moved the dirt. What? How boring. I was so hyped too. If there's nothing, I appreciate if you didn't call me over, Metro. I'm so tired and I think I'll call it a day. I can't keep those two waiting forever either. I returned to the cave entrance and told the two waiting there how it went. When they heard the result, they looked very disappointed. No, that depressed look on their face, they didn't actually think there would be treasure at all, did they? Why is it that I'm surrounded by nothing but weirdos? Oh, haha, I did it right. I'm certain that, like, if I said that there was treasure, she'd probably, like, murder me or something. She's like, oh, the treasure's all mine. No one else gets it but me. Because in order to get treasure, you had to sacrifice someone, right? I don't know. Anyways. I mean, thanks. Thanks for all your help today, guys. I had a lot of fun too. I'd love to help out again. Well, Saiko-chan, if you don't mind, right? Oh, I'm just glad I got to see something interesting. I'm sure it was a valuable experience. Thanks, Saiko-chan. Of course, you guys can come again. Now that filming was over, I had to take a break. After seeing Nana and Yukimaru heading off home, Saiko and I rested in the park. Wow, that was tiring. It felt kind of awkward with so many people around though. But I had a great time. Thanks, Metaro. With a smile, Saiko rubbed her nose. It's not the same face that she makes on Usatuber. I felt that this was her real smile, not a fake one. I was kind of happy. What's Usatuber to you, Saiko? What makes life worth living for you? What kind of question is that? Suddenly putting me on the spot like that. Well, as you can see, my reason for living is making videos, and I'm not interested in anything else, to be honest. More or less, I got the response I expected. Right now, I feel like she wouldn't answer anything that I asked. Then I guess I'll ask some deeper questions. Why did you start making videos? It's okay not to go to school. I think it was around 12, right around the time I started middle school. I was very sick back then, but I had no confidence in myself. And so I thought I wanted to do something different from the rest of them. Don't just get flamed by haters. Do they criticize you or anything? Well, of course. I'm not proud of anything, but they do it every day. It's gross, die, it's boring, it's better before, all that kind of stuff. Normally speaking, you'd think that anyone who stand out would get cancelled, getting lots of haters, right? That's exactly right. People are going against the mainstream get hated and criticized, but in exchange they get numbers. Speaking strictly from the bottom line, getting publicity from haters and trolls is just another strategy of business. Bad rumors are easy to spread, On the other hand, marketing through bad press is a double-edged sword. It's only a temporary solution. Besides, with that method, no matter what you do, you'll always hurt someone. So, I don't want to use that technique too much. Hey, take a look at that. Saiko pointed at an orange flower blooming in a flower bed. That flower is called Hanabishio, or golden poppy. The language of flowers means hope, fortune, and success. Therefore, Hanabishi channel. I hope that my videos will lighten up people's lives. I hope it'll make people laugh and forget about the hard times. Even if it's something stupid, as long as it makes you laugh, it's something fine with me. I think that's all I can do right now. This is the first time I saw Saiko in such a serious manner. Back then, I wanted attention. I thought it was the only thing for me. I thought, with Usatuber, I can become popular and turn the tables on people who made fun of me. I felt like I could enjoy the youth I always wanted. That's how it started. Even someone like me might be needed by someone. Even I might be making someone somewhere smile. So, I'm not going to stop making videos. I had no idea such an expression laid behind Saiko's cheerful demeanor. Compared to that, what about me? By helping her out, I'm just trying to cover up my own incompetence. By being around her, I could feel something bigger, more importantly than I really am. I'm like a parasite, latching onto her popularity, an insect-like fair weather kind of guy. That's a stupid ordinary guy who wants to flirt with her, get close to her, take advantage of her, and become popular himself. The only reason I approached her was self-serving calculation, all for my own sake, to get her to spread the word about my existence. I can't crawl up on my own strength, so I have to cling to those with power. I don't have any personality, and I don't have any talent. Nothing, really. Every time I see her charisma, I just realize how worthless I am. I can only stare at her profile with a serious expression and unable to say anything. Under the deep blue starry sky, illuminated by twinkling stars, is a girl talking with a boy. Hey, why don't I have any talent? If I had more strength, I'd be able to turn tables on those guys. I don't think so. You've got a lot of good points. But I don't really mean to turn tables on them. That's probably just an excuse. I just want to find something meaningful in my life, and that's all. Something only I can have. Something only I can do. That no one else can imitate. You're not like me at all. Why are you brimming with personality? You can find confidence in yourself because you already have felt that power. There's a lot of people around. People who will approve of you. They'll accept and appreciate who you are. Hey, even if you say that, I can't help but feel inferior. Like, where did that self-esteem go? I don't even give a second thought to the body getting hurt anymore. I guess when I die, consciousness will leave this body. That's all there is to it if you think about it. I don't know what I do. So you think you're the only one that thinks this way? At first I didn't care. Whether someone saw me or not, whether I was popular or not. I just did what I liked, the way I liked. I just happened to be popular. I've had people tell me, hurry up, get on to the next video when I'm taking a break. They continue to escalate over time. I was so worried about getting views I didn't have time or the heart to have fun. All I wanted to do in the first place was make things I enjoyed. There were people. Those who tried to use me, those who approached me for self-interest, those who can't crawl up on their own strength and trying to drag others down with them. Those who take advantage of others, who feel good about themselves. Even so, I can't blame them, because they're struggling. Struggling to survive, unlike myself. Unlike me, who's wandering around looking for a place to die. Those guys have a desire to live. I'm jealous of them. Jealous. Jealous of the people who want to live. They don't have the slightest idea of what I'm going through. Sometimes I want to end it all. But in the end, dying doesn't change the fool you are. So even this doesn't solve the fundamental problem. Yeah, it doesn't solve anything. But if you take action, you might be the one who gets saved. Hey Matsuri, I wonder if you're the same as me. Well, maybe. dying scary? Oh, I don't know. I tried many times as well, but I didn't die. Why did you want to die? Well, like my name, which is bright and cheerful, I'm supposed to be sunshine that brightens up people around me with a smile. But that wasn't the truth. My heart was dark and stagnant and filthy beyond description. I felt a gap between the image people were pushing on me and who I actually was. I hated everything for it. I'm tired of living up to the expectation of those around me. So, I wanted to disappear. So I'm waiting for the day someone I love will come and break me. That sounds pretty nice, Matsuri. I wonder if I ever find someone who loves me enough to break me. Yeah, for sure. You'll find that person, I guarantee it. I sure hope so. Jasmine? What's she doing here? I was expecting her to be on this one. Though I suppose there isn't very many of them left, honestly. Getting closer and closer, Saiko, who closed her heart, gradually began to open up. We become friends. I don't need any friends. The Saiko who said those stupid things is no longer here. Saturday. School's off today. The 4 members of the Hanabishi channel had come together to do a big project. Everyone was excited since yesterday, because Saiko said, I've got something special prepared for you. It's always been fun and interesting. The views are good and the subscriber growth is growing quite quickly. Everything's going well. Even before starting, I can already feel it. This is going to be the best video ever. It'll be flashy, stand out, and get buzz going out to the next level. We'll ride wave after wave of publicity and carry us up to greater heights. The things we did escalated and escalated. I think myself, Nana, and Yukimaru, all of us have reached a point where we couldn't stop. But it's just as well it's escalating. That's our Hanabishi channel. As members, that's the way we roll. But I sure didn't think at this time this would be our last video together. Play the video or don't, choose your fate. I tried rescuing some evildoers. Let me save. Oh, what happens if you press the arrow back? I won't waste this. I gotta do this. Hello, Usatuber. Roll the dice is 4. God knows, Earth knows, and I know. You know. Welcome. It's the myth-busting Usatuber Psycho Live Hanabishi channel, yo. Today I've got something special planned for you. Just like I told you. Everyone's holding their breath in anticipation, right? Oh, don't be in such a hurry. The fun's just starting. Listeners, I hope you have a great time today. Ta-da! Special guest on the show today. Nana was gagged and crying, struggling to say something. Yukimaru's arms were restrained. He was tied to an iron chair. Yukimaru-kun. Yukimaru-kun, how are you feeling right now? Oi! Stop it! Let me go! What the hell is this? This isn't what you said. Oh, don't worry. It's gonna be alright. This is just a performance. So, let's get started. Live stream death game. Yay. From now on, Yukimaru-kun, you've got 1 minute to confess to all your crimes you've committed so far. When you said all you can, the device will stop. But if you don't finish within the time limit, a stake will go right through your body. So hurry up and do as much as you can. Don't be so silly. Who would play a game like that? Come on, let me go already. Yukimaru-kun, don't say that. We're counting on you. Even if you had to put your body on the line to make the video interesting, that's what Usatuber is all about. Well, without further ado, game start. Nana, from now on, don't listen to a word I say. You absolutely must not listen to a word I say. Hearing Yukimaru's words, Nana nodded vaguely and vigorously. The expression on her face was one of great anxiety. The thick skewer made its way into his body. A long time ago, a girl forcibly stripped and then... From the odd expression on his face, I can tell the pain was unbearable. He couldn't even speak. Rape! Tip of the skewer flew out of his mouth and Yukimaru died. Tears spilled out of Nana's mouth. She was frantically struggling and couldn't move. What a painful sight. Oh no, what a shame. Time's up. Couldn't even clear it on time. That's too bad. He was close too. Alright, let's switch it up. See who the next challenger is. It's Nana-chan. Camera turned to face the girl. Sakura moved Nana's gag. Alright, Nana-chan. Tell me how you're feeling. Oh, she's crying so much she can't talk. I'm sorry, but I can't wait for her to stop crying, because this is a live stream. Nana-chan challenges to escape from the Iron Maiden. Yay! And she escaped with her hands and feet bound. Will Nana make it out of there in one piece? Let's show everyone your brilliant illusions. In 1 minute, countless spikes will fly into the Iron Maiden, so be careful. Well then, game starts. Nana-chan, do your best. With a snap of her fingers, the Iron Maiden, countless spikes began to slowly rotate. The spikes made a creaking sound and dug inward. Why? Hey, why are you doing this? Oh? Answer me. Without regard, with tears flowing from her eyes, she shouted angry at Saiko. Huh, why are you asking something so obvious? The more interesting the video is, the more happy viewers are. Even if I had to put my body on the line, I'll bring out the best entertainment. That's what being an Usatuber is all about, isn't it? No, stop it already. Nana suddenly started screaming at the camera, as if she understood her words wouldn't reach Saiko. Don't kill me. I don't want to die. Not yet. You understand, right? Hey, why won't you say anything? Why are you silent? It's a long time ago. Yeah. Red liquid spurted from the gaps between the Iron Maiden. Nana's eyes became dull as strength left her body. And time's up. Unfortunately, it looks like Nana-chan had no intention of escaping. Everyone, let's give her a round of applause for Nana-chan for putting her body on the line to make the video so interesting. The fourth rule. So then what happened to Metaro-kun? I'll say this is the first one I ever seen Metro make it out alive. Huh? Did he make it out alive? Probably not. It's usually him dead at the end. Except for that one time where I guess technically we did do our friends in. Become a killer. On the second dice roll. I had to say, that was insane. I don't know I could show that. Oh my god. Just murdered him. Twisted game show. Oh my god. I gotta be honest, I wasn't expecting that. I mean, I was expecting her to do something pretty brutal. Because she did say, or he, I don't even understand at this point. They said that like they would do anything for views. So I expected something extreme to happen. I wasn't thinking this was going to happen though. That's fascinating. It was a scene from a long time ago. In front of me was a boy with silver hair and a girl with black hair. They were my childhood friends. My neighbors from when I was small, my friends. The two of them were happily kicking a certain boy in the leg. He remained in a small huddle and did not move. Blood ran scarred from his bruised skin, and it looked painful. Maybe he's already dead. A boy, or maybe it was a girl, because he had short hair, almond eyes. He looked like he could be either, so I couldn't remember it well. He was rolled on the floor and his expression was completely unreadable from his eyes, which were hidden by his shaggy hair. The two of them continued to assault him, but it only became worse. He didn't even try to look at those two people. He was looking straight at me. He was watching from the back. I didn't know what he was thinking with his empty eyes. I wonder how I looked in his eyes. Coward? Or maybe a loser. In any case, it was probably not a good impression. At that moment, his mouth opened slightly. I can't hear what he's saying, but now I know what you're talking about. You guys. I'll never forgive you. The two childhood friends, I didn't even notice those words. They were too busy hurting him. But maybe I had noticed it somewhere in my mind. That one day he'll come back with a vengeance. At first, I didn't know why they appeared in front of me again. It didn't look like they reflected on their actions. I see that they forgot about my existence and continue to live happy. You ruined a person's life and now you're living without a care in the world. I wonder why we met again. Maybe it's best for the both of us if we stay out of each other's lives. Did you come to hurt me again? Did you come to take away my only hope for living again? But that wasn't it. When I realized God's intentions, I couldn't stop the goosebumps. It was fate. Fate that brought us here. Yes, fate. I was given a chance to take my revenge. An opportunity to bring divine punishment on those two. So thank you. Thank you for giving me a chance. Finally, I cleared my mind. I've excised the nightmares of my past and today I can finally walk away free. Time has been stopped for a long time. It's starting to move again. Finally, I can live my life. Live on my own, without being bound to anything or anyone. I bet those two don't even remember me. They're the ones who took away my will to live. And they can't remember me. Isn't that ridiculous? They must have died, thinking I didn't do anything wrong, without knowing why. You two. Don't you think so? And you, what do you think? Unlike those guys, you didn't do anything directly. You stood by and watched, remember? Don't tell me you forgot. You think it's a sin just to watch. If you don't get your hands dirty, if you don't step in the circle, even if you're not there to stop them. Not that I'm blaming you for that. I'm just trying to figure out how best to execute those guys. I'd be happy if you think about it with me. In exchange, I won't let you sit on the sidelines this time. Chasing at the speed of light at dizzying pace. It's a network we call the internet. This is the electronic world. The electronic world where anyone can spread their wings. One sells themselves. One sells a virtual body and a voice. One creates something. One gives life. The forms and shapes in their head. Each one of us grows our ego in any way possible. A place where everyone's a star. A place where everyone's supporting a character. Even though I got numbers, even though I got name recognition, there's no one around me who I can trust. Not family, not friends, not lovers. I don't want to get involved with anyone, as I avoided those who try to take advantage of me, and those who try to approach me in a calculated intent. Before I knew it, I was all alone. Unknowingly, I had shut myself off from the outside world. Eventually, I realized it. Shame and loneliness is common as set. Loneliness isn't horrible, but I'm not too keen on isolation. It was the right thing to do. Necessary. And then, one day, we met. You're someone who helped me make the best entertainment ever. Someone who will accept me, and walk with me to the end. It changed me from thinking I couldn't understand anyone. You gave me a chance to change myself. You taught me no matter what, how deep the depths of despair are. You can crawl back up. How to bury the abominable past. We'll conduct a ritual to let us face the future. You're going to bear witness to this ceremony on the front lines of a camera. Whether it's important or trivial, you'll always capture my images without changing. Thank you. The one who will break me, my beloved. They closed the curtains on the greatest finale. Happy end. Million achieved. Thank you for playing. Your password 4-3. So that's what it was then. The classic story of being bullied, and the end finally getting the revenge that you wanted. So that's what it was. But I wonder though, with Metadro, what's the deal with that? Because apparently he was her support? Ah, I kinda wonder how that works. So she always knew him then. But then again, that's a question like, who was the he from before? Was that always a girl then? Because in like the scene before, you know, that one scene where it just showed him biting his nails, I thought it was a he. But I guess it wasn't a he, it was a she the whole time. Huh. I mean, it kind of made it depict like it was a he, because they, you know, hid the assets, if you know what I mean. But I guess at the end of the day, you can't really tell what people are. You can't assume gender at the end of the day, like if it's a he or she. It's whatever they want to be, really. But anyway, if today's your birthday, happy birthday. I hope you have a great day, great evening, great night. And I will see you next time.